What's going on, everybody? Thank you for tuning in here live on Buford's Own. My name is Javon Livingston. We are live from Well Branch Early College High School, first volleyball coverage of the season. Well Branch hosting Military Magnet Academy, the Eagles versus Warriors here tonight. And we are in the, if it looks a little bit different, it's because we are in the small gym because they had some issues with the resurfacing in the large gymnasium that the games are normally played. So for today, they're starting the season up in the small gym. We want to give a big thanks out to our channel sponsor, Fall Sports, Beaufort County TV. You can also catch our games live on Beaufort County Television as well. So that's YouTube, Facebook, and Beaufort County TV is where you can catch our games live. And don't forget, we are on YouTube as well. So if you are watching a smart TV at home, you can don't get crammed in your phone. You can pull it up on the big screen and watch us there as well. And if you wind up enjoying our coverage tonight, don't forget you can always text Buford to 801-801. That's Buford to 801-801 if you're enjoying our coverage here tonight on Buford's Own. Making some rotational changes here before we start off. And it looks like the first serve is going to go to Military Magnet. That's going to be number 10, Karen Galvin. Sends it over for the first serve of the night. Nice dig right there. Way to get it back over the net by Well Branch. That one going to fall on Well Branch's side. So the first point going to Military Magnet. And falls just a little bit short into the net. And change serve now over to Well Branch. What I like to see though on that first volley, like the first serve, they had the time and they actually got some volleys and actually sent it back and forth over the net. You didn't see the game start off with a bunch of aces or a couple serves into that net monster there. It's a great job here by both of these teams on the defensive side as well. That one skips right over the net. And Well Branch takes the lead there. They go up 2-1. And don't forget, if you are watching us live here, don't forget to let us know you're watching, especially let us know where you're watching from. We love our out-of-town watchers as well. The opportunity for a shout-out here on Buford's Own. And solo broadcast here tonight, so we'll be able to keep you company if you send some comments inside of the chat there. My normal co-host, Mr. Tristan Roberts, is not here with us tonight. And let's take some time real quickly. And I guess they didn't update the score. It should be 3-2 Well Branch's way. But they didn't update the score. They're having a problem with, I guess, changing the home score to a 3. This should be the issue? Finally, they get that squared away. Sometimes you got to ignore the hecklers. There's the score. It's 3-2, but yet for some reason he kept yelling out, "It's 3-1. It's 3-1." Well, that's unfortunately, sir, the the wrong score here tonight. You're off by a point as well. All right, finally there goes the whistle. Now we got a back in action here. Number 18, Jennifer Cabrera. Couldn't get a dig. Looks like I had multiple Warriors in the area, and that's going to wind up being an ace for Military Magnet. Off the fingertips there. Solid dig right there. Sends it over the net. Strong hit with Grace Bing. Military Magnet barely able to get that over the net and couldn't get the return right there, falling just short from the Miss Lee. And a strong hit on the outside from Bing and not able to get the return. But you got a little bit piece on it, not the kill. Well, just for some reason our camera cut out here. Not really sure what the logic is on that, but we'll get that back up and rolling for you in a moment. Just give me just a second. And we got an ace. If you're watching Scarlett Foskey with the ace. Apologize right there, folks. So the score is 4-all after the Foskey ace. And that's going to be two in a row for Foskey. And it looks like it's going to, and able to get it back over. And that's going to be three out of bounds. Foskey opened up the game here for these Lady Warriors here in the purple and gold white jerseys. Make that four. Foskey on a roll. And that's going to end the run. That net monster, best defensive player on any volleyball court. Nice low dig and the return. Another one for World Branch. And they're having some scoreboard, looks like some scoreboard issues here tonight. I'm having some camera issues, so there's not much that I can say here. So 8-6 is the score. As that one goes into the net to make it 8-7. But I feel like 1 point was awarded the wrong way, but we'll see what happens here. And we'll just keep it as the scoreboard has it to let them determine it there in the end. Foskey runs out of bounds to save that one, and it looks like Military Magnet wasn't expecting it. Bing sends Sends it over the net, and they're chasing out of bounds. They got one more hit here to try to get it over, and it falls just short. And that's going to be an ace for Bing. Nice serve, low to the back line. Trying to return, no touch. Looks like Well Branch is starting to keep a little bit of a roll going on here. And once again, the scoreboard just not updating here. A lot of the fans kind of starting to complain a little bit there about the scoreboard not being updated properly. And it looks like we're going to get a timeout here by Military Magnet Academy, and we'll be right back. And you missed the ace right there by Pryor over the break. And they're still not updating the scoreboard. The scoreboard is off. I feel like they are cheating the points here just a little bit because we should be at 13-7 should be the score, but they're not updating it. And another point goes to Well Branch. They start to heat up here. And I guess they're just going to keep the score on their own here, as the score should be 14-7, and I'm just not sure exactly call as it's fortunately that one from Bing just takes a little bit of straight shot to the left. Jaden Washington, a little bit too much power on that, sir. We got a substitution, a point. And you see the up ref complaining a little bit about the about the heckling starting to go on in the crowd, but you got to understand the situation. Fans are watching, and the scores not going up. Some of the scores are being awarded to the wrong team here, which is causing a little bit of problem. And a nice serve by Pryor, able to return. Nice defense right there by Military Magnet. Unfortunately, Maya Lee not able to get to the ground, try to go for it with the one closed fist. And I'm not sure if they're going to award that point later, but I got 15-9 on my end. And I already shaved 1 point off there for Well Branch, but we'll see what happens. Score should be at the least 16-9. Because he added a point there that they shouldn't have got, then gave Well Branch the points once everyone started fussing about it, but didn't take away the point from Military Magnet. So I'm going to keep going uh, with the score that I have because it's very simple to award points. Or should the score just nice work? From the outside cross court would have been a beautiful hit there from the outside. Very strategic hit there. Just unfortunately couldn't get it down inside the line. So that should be 18. The score they have on the board right now is 18-11. I'm just going to change it to 18-11 just in case there's any new fans that happen to tune into the stream and they see the scoreboard in the background and wonder why the score is different. So just to save that conversation, they'll put it at 18-11. And if they decide to change the score at the end of the match officially, I'll let them handle that. And if I hear news of that, I let the fans know as well. 19-11. Pinto attempted to send it over. Runs into the net. Foskey checks back in. Foskey rotates over. And that rotation is Washington. Checks in for Malpica. Strong back row hit there. Military Magnet. Washington at the top. He took a little bit of change of power. And the strong hit. And almost an opportunity, but that would have been the fourth hit. Nice hit down the middle for Samayan Lee. Foskey had about 4 aces in a row earlier. He got 2 touches on that return. Another point for Well Branch. Looks like Foskey is going to get another ace. And man, has she been on it tonight. If it hasn't been recorded the proper way, I believe that's about her 6th ace of this first set here. Add another. Confusion. Then there is a timeout. Well Branch. So we'll step away for a moment. We'll be right back. Welcome back, everybody, here live on Beef Zone here in the first set. Royal Branch versus Military Magnet Academy, and another one for Foskey. Timeout break doesn't change a thing, keeps her rhythm rolling. It's a little bit too far on that one. And so far, it seems like the only thing that's been able to stop Miss Scarlett Foskey behind the line tonight has been the net itself. And that's going to do it. That's going to be 25 for Well Branch. They're going to win the first set here on Beavertone here tonight. And our first volleyball coverage of the season. We'll be right back here on Beavertone right after this.
Watch your community in action. Beaufort County TV is your home for everything Beaufort County. From meetings to live events to original programming and more. You can find BCTV on your local cable channel, on YouTube, at BeaufortCounty.tv, or on the BCTV app.
Beaufort is the kind of place you never want to leave. So what better place to build, live out dreams, and carve the future? A place for creators to converge and connect. The innovators, the moneymakers, the collaborators, those who imagine a new Beaufort and beyond. A place that intersects diversity, deep historical roots, and modern technological advancements. A place to scale your business and build your brand. We're the Beaufort Digital Corridor, your co-working space, business incubator, and technological hub. Welcome to your place to do more.
Watch your community in action. Beaufort County TV is your home for everything Beaufort County. From meetings to live events to original programming and more. You can find BCTV on your local cable channel, on YouTube, at BeaufortCounty.tv, or on the BCTV app.
Beaufort is the kind of place you never want to leave. So what better place to build, live out dreams, and carve the future? A place for creators to converge and connect. The innovators, the moneymakers, the collaborators, those who imagine a new Beaufort and beyond. A place that intersects diversity, deep historical roots, and modern technological advancements. A place to scale your business and build your brand. We're the Beaufort Digital Corridor, your co-working space, business incubator, and technological hub. Welcome to your place to do more.
Watch your community in action. Beaufort County TV is your home for everything Beaufort County. From meetings to live events to original programming and more. You can find BCTV on your local cable channel, on YouTube, at BeaufortCounty.tv, or on the BCTV app.
Beaufort is the kind of place you never want to leave. So what better place to build, live out dreams, and carve the future? A place for creators to converge and connect. The innovators, the moneymakers, the collaborators, those who imagine a new Beaufort and beyond. A place that intersects diversity, deep historical roots, and modern technological advancements. A place to scale your business and build your brand. We're the Beaufort Digital Corridor, your co-working space, business incubator, and technological hub. Welcome to your place to do more.
Welcome back, everybody, here live on Beavertone. It is the start of the second set. Well Branch took the first one 25-19. Started the warm-up thanks to the hot hand of Scarlett Foskey. Start off this one. And Well Branch struggling to chase that one down. They give up the first point here in set number 2. footwork, making some plays off the net. Unfortunately, that one goes under the net. And speaking of Scarlett Foskey, there she goes. Nice strong serve. Trying to get it over there on the third hit. Military Magnet able to do so. She dives in for the dig. That was just like a little bit of touching the net there. That's the only problem I hate about, recording necessarily, or I don't like about recording smaller gyms, is that usually in the bigger gyms, well, Branch here and that big gym, they have the crow's nest, which is a lot higher up. And, some of the other schools, they have that, that second tier level inside of those basketball gyms, the basketball, volleyball gyms, and you're able to see you're able to see the signals, you're able to zoom in a little bit closer on the court and see the action, especially also enjoy watching it from that aerial view, um, which is such an amazing view to be able to see everything and diagnose everything that you see on the court. And everybody was just kind of just waiting for the play there, and finally hits the ground, but hits the court. But a military magnet, that ball there. Cabrera on the serve. Bosky the dig. Lee, I believe that's not Lee. Apologize, wrong name there. Nice work backwards by Bing to get that one over the net. A great play by the enthusiastic Bing, and she's been kind of the life of the party on the Well Branch sideline. She's been dancing on the court and dancing on the sidelines as well during the timeout breaks, keeping the spirits up here of these Lady Warriors. Here comes Maya Lee, back deep, ready for the serve, and a strong serve, and off the hands. Cabrera not able to slow that one down. So Maya Lee, strong serve. And she's gonna do the dirty work, trying to get Will Branch into it, back behind the line. And that time, a little bit too much power going behind the back line there. Point for military magnet. Amaya Johnson, I guess, didn't hear the whistle there. She's kind of, I don't know if you guys can see it, but she's kind of the thumbs up there to the referee. That service a little bit too short. Sends it over. Washington sends it back. He sets it up, and a strong hit on the outside from Pryor. And it works. Now it looks like she missed it just a little bit, but was still able to get it to go down out there. Nakima Adams. You see right there, looked like she kind of just hit off the side there, but either way, it's a point for Will Branch, and that's all that matters. Just like that, Will Branch evens it right back on up. Same where they started last in the last set. They started behind in the hole. And that's something during this game, these games where, if they have a chance or they win, you seem like it's a great thing. Those come from behind victories add a little bit more story to it. But when you get later into the season, you get into region play, you play some stiff competition, and sometimes it's not going to be as easy to come from behind. You want to try to get out and start fast. Well, Branch with the 1-point lead here. Washington sends it back at an awkward angle there. Thing to the corner to Pryor. Strong hit. Looks like Lee was getting ready to take a strong hit from the back row, but it was just a little bit too low. Pryor sends it to the ground. And there goes the ace by Bing. We have some trouble there. See what happens. Score is 9-6 though. Well, Branch, apologize for the late score update. Well, Branch able to get it over the net at the last second there. Fair play. Now they're gonna give that point to Military Magnet. And ace. Play gets back to working here. Nevaeh Nixon. And one for Military Magnet. And she gets two in a row back to back for Nixon to tie this thing back up. And you're going to get a timeout from Well Branch. They're going to talk some things over. We're going to step away for a moment, folks. We're going to be right back here on the Buford Zone. Welcome back, everybody, here live on Buford's own. Nixon been a recipient of 2 aces here so far. Caught the timeout by Coach Klein. Nixon gonna look to see if she can keep it rolling here. And unfortunately, the thing that ruins all great streaks in volleyball is the net. Pryor with the jump serve. Nice serve. They're trying to play it in the back corner there. Military Magnet. Libero sends it back over. It sets it up. Nice. Tight play. Set to Washington. Can't get it over the net. There goes the block. Well, Branch gets another. And Pryor with the ace. Just a little bit too far. Going to award points to Military Magnet Academy, keeping this match here close. And they updated the score here, so that's why I was changing mine. But the play started, and I'm in charge of the scoreboard here on my side. And once again, this is a solo broadcast, so working the graphics, the camera, doing the commentary. This is all solo right here. So I apologize there if I got a little bit behind there. But 13 to 10 is the score that's been left on the board, and that served a little bit too far off the mark for Janiyah Pryor. So I'm not okay. There, so he just changed the score to 13 to 11, and I just wanted to make sure that I wasn't confused. We having some scoreboard issues here. I'm gonna just keep up with them myself. I apologize, folks at home. I'm trying to, the simple, 1 point, awarded, scenario for volleyball. So he changed it to 13-11, and then now it's back to 13-12. So I want to make sure we get the official score on the board here. So we're gonna go 13-12. Looks like that's where they're gonna leave it. I think the referee took a moment to stop for that as well. And one thing, but playing at home, it's supposed to be, home court advantage, and it doesn't seem like that's the situation here with the chaos of the scoreboard because it looks kind of like more points have been skewed off of Well Branch. And a strong hit on the outside. Smiley coming down with the boom there on the outside, stepping up, making the hit. Fourteen, 13. Here comes Tatiana Pinto. And that one a little bit to the outside. And here comes Nixon checking into the game, the young lady that had a couple aces in a row to get the score tied back at 9. Score tied at 14 here. And the serve falls just a little bit short. And here comes Foskey, and here come the cheers from the JV players sitting on the wrestling matches. They're expecting great things for Foskey. There's a strong serve right there. Great defense by Military Magnet, but can't get that final hit to send it over the net. And I believe that is an ace. And there goes serve number 2, low. Try to get the dig too high. Looks like that one went up in the rafters, but able to get it back in the play there. And nice tip. There's a point well Branch just running into the net there. So that makes it 17-14 in favor of Well Branch. Frosty sends one to the outside, bottom of the screen there. Backwards by Cabrera. Award another point there. Well Branch. That's the only, like I said, I mentioned it before, being at this lower angle, instead of being in that second tier, being in the crow's nest with the Well Branch Midget, it's a little bit hard to see right there those plays that are made really, really close to the net right there behind the referee. And I couldn't go on the opposite side due to the bleachers being closed. That one's called in. The Well Branch barely in that back corner makes it 19-14. And there goes a timeout. Military Magnet. We'll take a break. We'll be right back here, folks, on Buford Tone. Don't go anywhere. Welcome back, everybody, here on Buford Tone. A little bit over halfway here through the second set here on Buford Tone. Foskey back deep to serve, scored with a 5-point lead. She sends it over. Well, Military Magnet returns it. Not necessarily a strong hit from the outside. Up another and quick hands right there from Military Magnet. Gets them another point. Cabrera in the middle. Just kind of real quick at the last second. Everybody's kind of standing around and she's like, oh, okay, well, nobody's going to hit it. There you go. And it works. And the rule of thumb is if you're going to try, just try something. Don't just sit there and let the play be bad. And unfortunately not able to get the power behind that hit on there. It was Lamar Pryor. Keeping Military Magnet ever so closely behind. Cabrera back again for the Lady Eagles. Sends it over. Foskey the dig. Pass and sends it right back in. Oh, last touch by Foskey. Probably not the best decision on that one. Probably could have let that one go. But unfortunately, we'll go back to that one in a moment if we have a second. They get tied up there at the net. They point well Branch. As I mentioned right there, probably could have let that one just go out the back of the court. And you got a 3-point game now. Just turn it in the right way and a strong serve, Samaya Lee. Great defense. Oh, but I can't get it over on the third hit. But Samaya Lee showing off the power right here on Buford Tone when she attempted that serve right there. Apologize, didn't cue up the right one there, but and there she goes again. This time too far and over the back line. I think, if I'm not mistaken, the score should be 18-21. He's changing the score there. Okay, there we go. 18-21. Still a 3-point game and just a sinker right there from Anaya Johnson. Excuse me, I said Anaya Johnson. It's Amaya Johnson. Amaya Johnson. And Bean just catches the side of that one. Keeping the set ever so close. Staying with this 3-point margin right here. 22-19. Lady Eagles. Nixon, she's already got 2 aces here in this set. She tied it up once already this set. Let's see if she can tie it up again. Oh, and a strong serve. Too far out the fingertips in the rafters. Push back over. Nice play. And the defense by both teams right here. The defense by Well Branch. The strong hit from Tamaya to send it back over. Well Branch wins the set. That's probably the best volley here of the night. And both teams playing some great defense there. Finally falls on the court, the side of Military Magnet. Unfortunately, I know they won at that point, but a great serve in the beginning by Nixon and an initial return. All right, the Lady Warriors, they grab another point right here, and they go to match point. One more for Well Branch. That 3-point lead now stretched up to 5, trying to make it 6 and close out set number 2. Don't forget, it's best 3 out of 5 here tonight. Best 3 out of 5 here tonight in varsity volleyball. More prior, that one too far out of bounds, and that's going to be points number 25 for the Lady Warriors, and they're going to win it 25-19 here in the second set. I appreciate everybody for watching us here on Buford Zone. If you're enjoying our coverage, you can always text Buford to 801-801. That's Buford to 801-801 to help support our coverage of local high school sports here on Buford's Own. We got 20 games to go here for volleyball season. We got about 10 more to go for football season. And we got that Warrior Showdown coming up here in a couple of weeks featuring all of our local teams here in Beaufort County. So text Beaufort to 801-801 to help support our coverage of local high school sports. We'll step away for a moment, and we'll be right back here on Beaufort Zone.
Watch your community in action. Beaufort County TV is your home for everything Beaufort County. From meetings to live events to original programming and more. You can find BCTV on your local cable channel, on YouTube, at BeaufortCounty.tv, or on the BCTV app.
Beaufort is the kind of place you never want to leave. So what better place to build, live out dreams, and carve the future? A place for creators to converge and connect. The innovators, the moneymakers, the collaborators, those who imagine a new Beaufort and beyond. A place that intersects diversity, deep historical roots, and modern technological advancements. A place to scale your business and build your brand. We're the Beaufort Digital Corridor, your co-working space, business incubator, and technological hub. Welcome to your place to do more.
Watch your community in action. Beaufort County TV is your home for everything Beaufort County. From meetings to live events to original programming and more. You can find BCTV on your local cable channel, on YouTube, at BeaufortCounty.tv, or on the BCTV app.
Beaufort is the kind of place you never want to leave. So what better place to build, live out dreams, and carve the future? A place for creators to converge and connect. The innovators, the moneymakers, the collaborators, those who imagine a new Beaufort and beyond. A place that intersects diversity, deep historical roots, and modern technological advancements. A place to scale your business and build your brand. We're the Beaufort Digital Corridor, your co-working space, business incubator, and technological hub. Welcome to your place to do more.
Watch your community in action. Beaufort County TV is your home for everything Beaufort County. From meetings to live events to original programming and more. You can find BCTV on your local cable channel, on YouTube.
Welcome back, everybody, here live on Beaufort Zone as we get ready for set number 3 here on Beaufort Zone. Well Branch Early College High School up 2-0 over Military Magnet Academy, and got to experience the exuberance a little bit of, well, these Lady Warriors, and I guess you can do that when you're up 2-0 here in the sets. And had to watch Lamore Pryor. I think they put her on the court on the ground there. Then they acted like they were reviving her. She was doing chest compressions in the middle of the court. So good to see the ladies, and then Miss Bing, the teammate and captain. You hate to see a captain out for the season in her senior year. Natalia Alberto, she has a knee brace on that has her leg locked in place, and and Bing walked behind her and pretended like her leg was locked in place too, as she walked up to greet the family over here in the stands. Military Magnet Academy starts off with the ace. That's the young lady Karen Galvin showing the fight here. All the Eagles here, Military Magnet Academy, trying to get one set on the board here. Set number 3. And a little bit of confusion right there on the second tip, and that's going to put Military Magnet up 2-0. And it's a crazy thing that Military Magnet has started off with the lead in all 3 sets now at this point, regardless of who's serving. And of course, and then there goes Will Branch getting the point right there. A little bit of confusion. The up ref also in his first game, if I'm not mistaken, I spoke with him before the match, and I asked him if they were doing 2 out of 3 or 3 out of 5, just to make sure I didn't want any confusion. And because I believe it's 2 out of 3 if it's a try match, 3 teams, and then 3 out of 5, just if it's just a one-on-one matchup there. And so I just had to clarify 3 or 5, and he was like, I was like, first game jitters just a little bit, and he echoed the sentiments that it was his first game as well. So I don't know if it's of the season or if it's his first time. I think it might be his first time there. He struggled a little bit with some of the decision making there. Well, Branch ties it up 2-2. And it looks like you got some of the football players coming in here after practice cheering on the volleyball players, making all the noise there. And it was the same thing we used to do in high school as well. I think that's great camaraderie for volleyball, for a sport that doesn't get too much attention right there. For the football players to come in after practice and show support to the young ladies here on the court as well. And it changed the whole environment from just be quiet to, a couple of fans, maybe some parents that might be complaining or something like that. To some cheering, a little bit of crowd, student section a little bit, and I love that when the football players come in and support the volleyball players. It just reminds me back of my high school days when we used to come in and support our young ladies, our Lady Dolphins. I'm a Battery Creek alumni. Our Lady Dolphins during that time when the volleyball team was very, very good for Battery Creek. Football team on the other hand was not that good. And a strong one in the middle, Samaya Lee sending it down to the ground. Five-two for Well Branch. Here comes the serve from Pinto. There goes the timeout. Military Magnet. They're going to talk some things over there. Their first timeout here of the match. And while we got a quick moment, want to give a shout out to our in-kind sponsor, Buford Digital Corridor. Buford Digital Corridor is the home of Buford's own media. That's where we do our pre-production meetings. And Buford Digital Corridor has been nice enough to grace us with some meeting space in exchange for sponsorship. It's a great place for any known country tech startups that want to get their start in tech, need an office space for business meetings, production meetings, whatever you need. Shout out to Jess O'Brien and Angela Cox down there, the ladies at the Buford Digital Corridor. Hits to the outside. And a little bit short. And Pinto kind of saw that writing on the wall there. sends up another one set in the middle to Samaya Lee once again with the power in the middle with the lead 7-4 here now. Military Magnet. Bosky, great serve. Hit number 3 here, trying to get it over. And that's going to be point to Military Magnet. Substitution for Military Magnet. Out come Liscanzo, and I believe that's Ortega coming in. Washington getting ready to do the serving honors. Military Magnet. Foskey on the dig and can't keep it in play. And the ace for Washington for the Lady Eagles. Lets that one hit the ground there. She needed to reset. That one barely skims over the net, and it looks like almost got a little bit of a knee burn right there. Jasmine Tolbert coming in trying to slide and get to it. And the score gets tied up here at 7. 2 aces off the hands of Washington. That one going to be out. Lady Eagles, the Lady Warriors chatting. Let's break the serve right here. And Washington just sends one out of bounds. Game tied up here. Gives the lead back to the Lady Eagles. Here comes Lee. Strong serve, probably incoming. Point well Branch. And I believe that's Bing and Pryor on the block. And Janiyah Pryor. Another strong serve from Miss Lee. Grace Bing, outside hit. Set on the outside and another outside hit. And that's going to be Lamore Pryor that time. Coming in from the outside. And off the fingertips. The ace. Lee sends another. That one able to get on the return. Bing just gets her hands on it. Shania Pryor gets it back over the net. And out of bounds on the return right there from Scanzo. And Well Branch goes from giving up the lead advantage to get the game tied at 7 to breaking the serve of Washington. That one too far for Samaya Lee. So going up by 5, make it 4 finally when the serve returns. There goes Nixon, who I think might be the strongest server here for the Lady Eagles. Unfortunately, that time just a little bit off target. She's going to take a break. And then comes Alexandria Rendon. A little bit of substitution confusion there. Grace Bean was the outside corner. Lee on the dig. Thought about trying to get a back set there. Foskey, oh, nice last second hands. Foskey and Janiyah Pryor there. Able to kind of offer reaction, able to get that back over the net, and 2 hits at that. And we got another timeout here from Military Magnet. We'll take a break, and we'll be right back. Welcome back, everybody, here live on Buford Zone, sponsored by Beaufort County Television. They're in the left-hand corner. And we got an ace to start off for Well Branch right out of the commercial break, Lamore Pryor. Apologize there, but you didn't miss any action. I might need to get a more secure cable. I think might be the issue there with the cutout there. And Janiyah Pryor, her first serve on the night, goes just a little bit into the net there. Gets the serve right back to Military Magnet. And there goes Galvin for the Lady Eagles. little bit confused about whose turn it is to serve, and it looks like it's going to be this Cabrera. And another point towards Military Academy, closing that lead down now to 5. A little bit of confusion back there as Tolbert was trying to get big. Tolbert gets it back over the net this time. All right, set to Washington. Washington. And Lee kind of backhands it there. Nixon trying to go. Foskey called for it on the outside, but unfortunately that was going to be the 4th hit. So a little bit too far. Foskey on the call for the outside. Side to Lee, the power off the fingertips. Once again, Samaya Lee in the middle. We got the score is 2015. I'll change that in a second. I'll make that 2016 now. Apologize, folks. Shaky cable. Did fix that by next game. I was wondering why I wasn't using this cable. Now I know why. Washington with the ace. Game within 3. Here she goes with another. That one. And they let it go outside. That it breaks the serve right there of Washington and the Lady Eagles. And that goes an ace for Miss Samaya Lee. And they're going to call that one out on Lee. They thought that was inside the back line. A little bit of confusion there on the call. A little bit of questions, but it's going to be point for Military Magnet. Not too much of an argument, just a couple of drop draws. 22-18. Here comes Nixon. Nixon sends one over. Pryor slides for it. And a save, not able to get it back out of the net. Military Magnet ball. And the net monster takes care of some things. Substitutions here for Well Branch. Pinto out, Jordan in for the Lady Warriors. Ging sends it over on the dig. Lee sets the set and a hard hit from Pryor on the outside. Bing is going to end it with the ace on the night. And you see the celebration dance right there from Grace Bing. And there goes the exuberance that I was talking about that she was showing off with for for the lady Warriors there. She gets the final ace of the night there to end it. That's your final score, 25-19. Well Branch is going to win 3-0 right here on Buford Zone. I want to thank everybody for tuning in who's joined us tonight. Don't forget, if you've enjoyed our coverage, you can always text Buford to 801. That's Buford to 801. 801 helps support our coverage of local high school sports. We still got about 19 more dates to go for volleyball coverage. Don't forget, we got that Warrior Showdown showcasing most of the teams here in the Beaufort County area. So once again, this is Buford to 801. 801.